Scammers are getting smarter, but there are still ways to outsmart them so they don't take all your money. Joining us now, this Behind the Badge is Sergeant Jacob Schallenberger with some of these scams that are popping up around town. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning, Lisa. Thank you for having us. Yeah, scammers are becoming more sophisticated, like you just said, and we want to make sure people are aware of what scams are out there and how to prevent themselves from falling victim.
I mean, I think the most generic scam that everybody knows about is the email with the misspellings, and they claim to be a prince from some faraway country.
Sure.
And it's so beyond that now, especially now that the scammers are getting help with their spelling and grammar from AI.
Absolutely.
And it's not just an email anymore, it's coming right into our texts, which can seem legitimate sometimes. So what are these common scams that Metro's seeing?
Yeah, so some of the common scams we see are the text message scams, usually claiming to be some kind of official government agency, whether it's the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, the FBI, the DMV, or the Clark County Courts. They'll send a text message and it looks legitimate, and there's usually a link in there and it says something about missing court or jury duty, or you have a warrant out for your arrest. And these things are obviously not legitimate, and we want to make sure that people are aware of what to look for and what to do if you get one of those text messages or if you get a phone call, because we do get those too, about claiming to be one of those agencies.
So the problem is that because these are getting more sophisticated, it is getting harder to tell what is legitimate or not. So how do we know if something's off?
Sure. So usually the scammers, what they'll do is they'll work in a four-part system. It's a hook, which means they'll try to get you on the hook, they'll make it believable, then they'll have a story and they'll tell you something about missing court or having to have jury duty that you missed. And then it's an urgency or fear that they put into people, right? So they want people to feel like if they don't do something right away, that something bad is going to happen to them, whether it's someone getting hurt or a family member or them even going to jail. And then comes the scam, or the part where they ask for the money. And usually that comes in the way of some kind of odd payment, right? Whether it's cryptocurrency nowadays, because it's becoming so technologically advanced, or a gift card, or something to that effect where it just isn't legitimate, but it makes people feel as though it is.
Okay. Yeah. And if we get one of these, if we fall for it, then what do we do?
Sure. So first we want to make sure people are using sound judgment. That's the best thing they can do. So if you get a phone call or a text message and you know for a fact that you haven't had any police contact, you know your registration's up to date, you didn't miss jury duty, first is to hang up the phone or disregard the text message, and then go on either our website, lvmpd.com/scams, or you can go to one of the official websites for the DMV or for the courts and call them directly, or get information from them directly to make sure that it's not legitimate. And if you have, unfortunately, you can go to our website or it's any one of our police substations and file a police report for that. Or ic3.gov is the federal version of reporting these kind of scams. You can go report it there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Sergeant, for joining us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you, Alyssa.
All right, and let's send it on over to Ken Smith with a look at our traffic.